The North Carolina Division of Motor Vehicles has officially closed the doors to a license plate agency in Cabarrus County. They say it's due to several contract violations. It's the location on North Carolina Highway 49 in Harrisburg, which was first opened back in 2012. The agency didn't go into detail on what kinds of violations were made. We have reached out for more context, but have not heard back yet.